I attended the Earth Week kickoff held at the Sewanee Community Center on Saturday the 14th. I spoke with event organizer Heidi Marie Huber. So, Miss Huber, will you tell us a little bit about this Earth Week kickoff?
I'd be delighted to tell you about it. The Cumberland Center for Justice and Peace, that's CCJP for short, and the Cumberland Farmers Market collaborated together to create this event today. The Cumberland Farmers Market likes to have a spring celebration every year to present their farms to let people know about the growers and the market. And the Cumberland Center for Justice and Peace wanted to bring forth more awareness about the environment and its relationship to peace and justice issues. So we got together and said, let's do a Earth Week celebration. However, St. Andrews has a Trails to Trilliums event happening on Earth Day, which is April 22nd, next week, and we didn't want to interfere with that. So we decided, let's have an event that will kick off the Earth Week. And so here we are today. We have farmers markets, growers presenting their farms, and we have musicians playing music. Lynn Semino Hurd has been providing some delicious food. There are films being presented in the senior center, 3 films about the environment. And other people are presenting environmental issues, like, for example, we have a local businessman who's providing information about solar panels, and a Tennessee Climate Action Group talking about their organization. We also have Ken Smith coming here from the Franklin County High School, who is presenting the Junior Air Force organization at the school and all the environmental activities they've been involved in.
How is Earth Day and this event important to people my age?
Well, Earth Day is an opportunity for people to get together to promote awareness about how human beings impact our environment. And our way of impacting the environment is very important to the children. Everybody needs fresh air to breathe. Everybody needs clean water to drink. Everybody needs fertile soils to produce the food, because everybody eats. So we need to take care of our environment so that there be plenty of fresh air and clean water and plenty of food abundance for generations to come. I've also actually planned for some children's activities from 3 to 4:30 this afternoon, where through fun and games we can have an enjoyable time and at the same time learn about environmental issues, what's going on with the planet at this time.
Thank you, Miss Huber. There was lots to see, learn, and enjoy at the Earth Week kickoff. What I found the most interesting was learning about solar energy. I'm here with Chris Lancaster. Mr. Lancaster, will you tell us a little bit about your solar company?
Absolutely. At Earth and Sun Consulting, which is my business here in Sewanee, Tennessee, we do a wide variety of solar projects. Most of our specialty is in off-the-grid solar systems, but we also do grid tie systems. And the nice thing is that solar panel prices are dropping every year.
What part does solar energy play in the energy mix?
Well, the greatest advantage of solar power is it produces its greatest power at the time of peak demand need, which is late in the afternoon. Everyone comes home, turns on their air conditioning at the same time, and that's the time when the grid actually is the most unstable. And that's the nice thing is that's when solar panels produce their greatest amount of power, when it's hot and sunny.
If anyone wanted to find out more information about solar energy for the home, what number would they contact you at?
My number is 931-636-7443.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Kylie, tell us about your work harnessing solar power.
Well, we've been doing a bunch of stuff. This is a solar oven. It's basically taking the rays from the sun and heating up the insides. They're colored black to absorb the heat, and right now it's about 200 degrees, and on a sunny day, a good day, it could get up to 350 degrees or more.
Will you show us some of the other solar stuff you have here today?
Sure. These are some other little boxes of ovens, but you could also use them. We made them with these little fifth graders at Good Shepherd. It's a Catholic school in Winchester. It does basically the same thing. You can also cook other things. You could use the insides of chip bags. You could recycle things like that instead of just using aluminum and throwing them away after that. We also have solar-powered flashlights. You could charge it, and you can also plug a USB cable and plug in like a phone or something.
You were telling us a little bit about the recycling program in Winchester. Will you tell us a little bit more about that?
Oh yes, absolutely. Well, what Winchester City has done is they are collecting used cooking oil. And so by collecting the used cooking oil, it doesn't end up in the sewer system like where some people may just pour that in. Well, in this case, they're actually taking the used cooking oil, you drop it off there, and they're turning it into biodiesel. So like for about 83 cents compared to like about $4 something for diesel right now, they can put the biodiesel into their city vehicles, like they can put it into equipment, primarily like backhoes, the tractors, and they're able to operate that equipment for a lot less money than they would if they were to buy regular diesel. Plus it runs cleaner and it's better for the environment, and they're just using old cooking oil, which is really pretty neat.
Will you tell us a little bit more about the Air Force Junior OTC?
Yes, it's a great program down at Franklin County High School that we have, and the primary goal of the program is to develop citizens of character. But one of the things we try to do is, since the Air Force is the largest user of energy in the Department of Defense, they're also the largest user of alternative energies. So what we try to do is bring into the classroom environmental education. And so we try to do outreach, and we try to go out there and learn about environmental type things. This past year, we collected 4,500 pounds of electronics waste that did not end up going to landfills, and the EPA recognized us for one of the 10 best electronic waste programs in the entire nation. We also collected blue jeans. And those blue jeans, we collected 6,500 blue jeans, and that went to homeless teenagers in Middle Tennessee. But we were also recognized as having the top 5. We were the number 5 gene collecting school out of 12,000 schools that participated in the United States this year, which is really kind of a neat thing. So we try to do community service type projects. One of our core values is service before self. And by doing service before self, we learn things about our environment. We learn things like helping others through genes, keeping things out of the landfill. And so that's primarily a lot of what we do there, but it's a lot of like trying to develop people of character.
Thank you. All in all, that was a great kickoff to Earth Week. I learned a lot, and I hope you did too. Now I'd like to remind you about next weekend's Trails and Triumphs held at St. Andrews and sponsored by the Friends of South Cumberland. They will be celebrating Earth Day and the 75th anniversary of Tennessee State Parks on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 20th through the 22nd. A complete schedule of events is available at trailsandtriumphs.org or by calling 931-924-2623. That's 924-2623. This has been Tyanna Klekotta reporting for GCTV News, Channel 6.